Faragó is on pole for the first time this season. Podolsek starts right next to him. It's a Cupra Fronto here in Road Atlanta and we are racing. This start for Faragó. Podolsek is also very close. Kansai and Borkovic going side by side for third position. Kansai full set it into the inside. They made contact. Podolsek on the grass and spins. Disaster for a Polish driver. Now I think it was Kansai who sent it way too hot there. So it was his fault probably, and Piachi Kolan moved up into third position, so Kansai is also lost a place, but it was not a very good move at all by the Turkish driver. And he hit the curb and here comes Sezen, overtaking his teammate right there, Sezen with a dream start. Already in fourth position, so the top four did not work out at all. Podolsek dropped down to last place and the two Turkish drivers going side and Tomé goes very much of the track. Ostrolek gets past both of the CRM performance drivers, but let's go with Ejek Kansai because he's trying to fight back with his teammates. Sezen slows down to let him pass, but here comes Kansai on Piachi Kolan, sends it into the chicane as he makes the car stop. Looks like yes, Kansai regains that third position. It was a brilliant move, but he almost lost again his Skidana Piachi Kolan to fight again, but he clips the curb right there and Sezen repasses him. Wow, brilliant racing here in Road Atlanta in the first one, and then here comes Karol going around the outside of teammates already in fifth position who started at the back of the grid, and he spins out. Disaster for both the Polish drivers. What is going on with the Neo Cupras here? Sezen lost 2 positions, Artag in 5th place right there, and also Podolsek going video with Vladimir Tomé who just holds on for P7. So let's see back the start again. Omorit Leonard Podolsek takes the corner 5, but Kansai goes into the inside way too hot there and they made contact, and Kansai got a 10-second time penalty for causing that collision right there. And also let's say what happened to Karol. We brake too late and hit the back of Sezen, and this was not very good by the championship return. And also this is a further replay because Podolsek got past 2 cars in one corner. It was a very nice move to on board. It's Sezen trying to regain the position what he lost on the last lap. He's going past Arteaga right here on the back straight, and he gets it and moves back into 5th position right there. And Tomé cuts across the whole track. He completely missed the braking point, and Leonard Podolsek gets past him into P7. Sezen is absolutely flying here in the opening laps. We have not seen that pace from him. He's trying to go around the outside of Krzysztof Piachi Kolan. He's gonna do it. Absolutely amazing stuff from goodbye Sezen. Moves up into 4th position. He's absolutely flying here on this track. But let's see if Piachi Kolan has an answer to fight back to him. I don't think so. He's a little bit too far back behind, and also the two teammates have swapped again. Ostrolek in front of Podolsek. On the next lap, Karol is already challenging Arteaga for 6th place, who already made a small mistake going out of that corner, and he gets the move done, so Karol moves up into P6 right there. And Krzysztof goes very wide, and this could cost him a lot of exit speed, and for sure Karol will overtake his teammate, and I don't think they will fight too much with each other. So let's see, but this could allow a chance to Arteaga to sneak on one of them. He's on the grass on the inside. Let's see, he's a little bit ahead, but Krzysztof fighting it. They touched a little bit. I think Arteaga has been pushed wide, but Krzysztof remains in 6th position, and also on board Podolsek, he gets a lot more momentum than Arteaga in front, and he also overtakes the Chilean driver. Ostrolek caught up to the Turkish duo in front, on board him on the outside into the last chicane, trying to go around the outside of goodbye sign. There is just enough space to do it, and he has done it. Brilliant job by Karol Ostrolek here in the Neo Cupra. On the next lap, he's attacking Kansai in the same spot where he overtook Sezen a lap before. He's a little bit ahead going into the braking point, but now he has to go to the outside once again, and can he do it on the other Turkish man? The answer is yes. Karol is already in the podium positions after 8 laps of racing, but he got a little bit of bad accident. Kansai gets really close. There is a gap on the inside, and can Kansai retake the third place? I mean, yes, fantastic from Kansai. Here we go again, Omarito number 1, driver Kansai heavily defends the inside line into the double right turn section right there, and where the big straight is coming back. He's really close, he's much closer than he was on the previous attempts. I think they are already side by side going in the halfway of the straight, and he's already ahead of Ejek Kansai right there, even before the corner rise, but he still opens the gap for him on the inside. They made slight contact, but Karol this time holds on to that third position. This was a brilliant fight, but Karol made it and Kansai almost lost it. Further behind, Silence Space is dropping massively. I don't know if he has an issue or whatever, but Podolsek easily going around the outside of Silence. Also, I think Krzysztof is wanna follow his teammate through. Silence is really dropping back out of nowhere. I don't really understand what is happening, but he lost 2 positions. Here comes Kansai trying to fight back to Ostrolek. He has more speed, top speed. I mean, he has the inside line just like in the previous 3 occasions, and he retakes that 3rd place. I mean, but he has been a little bit too wide, and Karol stays in front. Here we go once again, but this time Karol is on the inside. Finally has the inside line, and I think he has made it. He's a little bit ahead, but he has a bad accident. Kansai is getting really close once again. He has a huge slide out, but he's getting really close once again. Karol has to defend the position heavily, but Kansai successfully managed to find the gap on the inside. They are going side by side. Kansai once again fights back. Incredible. And even with the huge fight going on between these, so they are still catching up to Borkovic. Wes looks like had some issue or error because he was lacking a little bit and dropped back suddenly behind Ejek Kansai. He lost that 2nd place which he was comfortable in, and now he has to defend from Karol Ostrolek as well to not lose the podium. This is not looking good for him. He also almost managed to lose the car right there, but he just saved himself from the charging Polish driver. But there is another opportunity. Into turn 1, Karol gets the inside line here in Road Atlanta, and he also gets past Borkovic here. 2 laps later, the situation is the same. Karol again challenging on the inside for that 2nd place now, and he gets it. It's a Cupra 1-2 once again here in Road Atlanta. And Kansai goes into the pits trying to do an undercut, and Borkovic follows him through. So Karol and Faragó race leader stays out for a little bit longer. And also Silent, who just finished fighting with Vladimir Tomei right there on the inside before the huge straights coming up. He gets the move done right there. He dropped back to 8th position right there. So finally his pace is coming back, but he lost so much before his pit stop. And we are going over with Vladimir Tomei. And I think that he also pitted, so he was in front after first pit stop. So Silent lost a lot of time out of nowhere, but he messed up the chicane so much. They are already going side by side. Tomei out of nowhere has a chance, but he loses it. I think they made slight contact, and Tomei is facing the wrong way. And what happened here? Borkovic had a better pit stop than Kansai and managed to overtake him in the pits. Kansai is wanna regain that virtual 3rd position from Borkovic after he lost it at the pit lane. I don't know how though, we don't have any information about that, but Borkovic had to defend from the Turkish driver, but now he gets more exit speed. Borkovic defends the inside line into the 1st corner. Who will break later? Kansai is already in front before the breaking point even corners. Borkovic commits massively here. It was caught surprise by Kansai, I think, and he has been pushed wide there. And Kansai loses it. Oh no, this is not good at all. Borkovic remains in the virtual podium places. So this is how the order looks after the first and only pit stop probably. Faragó has a comfortable lead ahead of Karol, about like 10 seconds, and then Borkovic is in 3rd place. And even Piacicola managed to get past Kansai, who had a spin and a very slow pit stop, and Szezan is in P6, and Podolsek follows him closely in 7th position. Krzysztof Piacicola with the fresher tires and more power to use, attacking Borkovic for the last podium spot at the moment, and he gets it done. It's a Cupra 1-2-3 at the moment, and Borkovic tried to go for the gap, but Krzysztof defended it beautifully. On the next side, Krzysztof had a very bad exit going to the mid, and Borkovic is really close, trying to fight back to him. He has a huge dive bomb. Can he make it stop? Not really, and they crashed. Christoph Piacica in the gravel. AJ Kansai says thank you very much. Back up into third position. Christoph losing a lot of time. With that, this was not very good at all by Borkovic, who looks like he's slowing back down to give back the place, but he misjudged it completely. So let's see the replay once again. Over it, Barin Borkovic is very far behind. He has a huge dive. He can't stop the car. He loses it on the grass and he just wipes out Christoph, and he got a 5-second penalty for that move, even though he gives back the place. Further down the pack, Artaga is attacking Garces for a 9th position moment. And thanks to the more engine moves, Driver getting past the Spaniard into the 9th position, but he's trying to fight back there, but Artaga on the outside holds on for that 9th position, I think so. And Borkovic made a second pit stop already. He dropped back to P6, and Polosek is absolutely flying and one setting rapid laps, and Christoph almost lost the car. Polosek overtakes into P4. But Christoph is trying to fight back to him on the next straight immediately. This is the battle for 4th position at the moment, but remember, Kansai is a time penalty, so with that this could be the battle for the last podium spot. And Christoph regains that 4th place away from his teammate. He's a new driver in the league, going very well in the Neo Cupra right now, but Kansai has like a 2-3 seconds lead compared to them. So this fight is really on for the podium towards the end of the race. Christoph with a little bit of an advantage right there. And what is happening? Polosek, oh no, loses the car once again. He has made so many mistakes so far. And here comes Faragó on the last lap. He secured the pole position, he led the way, he was unchallenged, he had brilliant pace here. And he's gonna take his first ever victory in 3.5 years of racing. He's going to the checker flag, and Faragó wins the Road Atlanta for the first time of his career. Yes! Kurva élet! Oh my god, dude. Fucking 138 races. Oh my god, I can't believe it. And Kansai comes in 3rd place on the road, but with the penalty, Christoph moves up a place, and it's a Cupra 1-2-3 once again, just like in Iowa. And let's look at the results from this amazing Road Atlanta Grand Prix. Faragó wins ahead of Karol by 7 seconds, and Christoph completes the podium with Kansai 4th, Polosek only 5th. He had a very terrible race, but still finished P5 somehow. And the remaining order is Borkovic, Szezan, Tomé, Artaga, and Garces, and Dom Wings.